Hey everyone, Crypto Billy here with Billy Goat Tales, and today is another edition of Motivational Mindset. What do I do here? A 5 to 8 minute video. I try to give you a topic that you can think about maybe on your drive to work or whenever you have a pocket of time. Try to give you something to chew on and think about that will help you in your journey of life. Not just your journey of crypto, but your journey of life as well. Today I want to talk about getting organized. We just had the new year, so today is January 2nd. Not sure when you're watching this, but this video was made January 2nd, 2025. So it's a great time to talk about getting organized. Now, there's actually techniques that can help you get more organized. One of the techniques that I learned a long time ago was using a Franklin planner. So I literally went to a workshop for this way back when I was in my early 20s. It really helped shape me because I became way more efficient, way more organized. One of the things you need to do is write things down. Now, when I say that, with today's technology, you can use an iPad, you can use whatever. I'm still old school. I do use notes on my Apple iPhone, but for the most part, I like a pencil and paper, but that's just me. You can do it any way you want. The key is you have to write your task down. So here's the way my day works. I have a planner that I write in. I jot notes down in there. At the end of the day, I come back, and preparing for the next day, I will write my task list down from the day previous, or sometimes the week previous. And all I do is move them forward each day. If I don't get a task done, I move it forward each day. So the key, what I do is, say I have 5 tasks that I want to get done. I list them out on a piece of paper. I draw a little square, open square box beside of them, so when I'm done, I can check through the square. Okay? Now you can buy a planner, many planners, but Franklin Covey planners are what I consider the best, but that's just an opinion. And they'll already have the boxes for you. But then what I do to prioritize is I'll put an A, B, C, or D next to it. So if I got 2 A's, then I'll go back and I'll put a 1 and a 2 next to the A. So if I have 2 A's, 2 B's, and a C, I'll go put it next to the A. I'll have A1. The next one, I will say A2. If I have 2 B's, I'll say B1, B2. That keeps me prioritized for which task that I want to get knocked out in that particular day. That little system right there sounds so simple to you, but I guarantee you, if you use it, remember, it takes 21 to 30 days to form a habit. So if you start doing this now, you're going to see that you're going to get more done than other people. And it can get frustrating when you can get more done than other people, and the only thing that you're really doing differently is organizing yourself. You want to teach this to other people so they can be just as organized and efficient as you can. So if you're a boss or a manager or an owner and you're organized and you're efficient, then you have to teach your people how to do this so that they can become just as organized and efficient. Using prioritization and a task list, they will become ultimately way more organized and way more efficient. So it helps them at their job, and it helps them in life too, because when you're building your task list, say if I'm building it Saturday, it's things like mow the yard, or it's things like pick up sticks, or it's things like I gotta remember to go to the grocery store and pick up this or that. So it's not just work stuff, right? It's stuff like, for right now, today on my task list, one of the things that I have to get done today was cutting these videos. So when I woke up this morning and I got to the point in my routine where I wrote out what I was going to do, I went to the yesterday's page and I said, what didn't I get done? Oh, I didn't get this, this, and this done. So I moved them to today's task list. It isn't that you're going to get everything done. It's just that you're not going to forget about things. You keep it in front of you, and when you keep it in front of you, you ultimately get it done. It's no different than your vision board. When you create a vision board and you keep it in front of you and you have a routine where you look at it every single day, that sets into play in your subconscious mind. And by viewing it, you are reminded. So the power of visualization, right? Pictures work. Dogs can see pictures, right? Images. They can see images. So pictures work. They embed into your brain. So likewise, when you're creating a task list and you read it to yourself, then you start working on those items. Keep yourself organized. The more organized you get, the more efficient you become, and you start to really understand priority. That's why there's some things like, say I go to the Bitcoin conference and there's a big party going on, but it doesn't start till 11 p.m. That could be high priority for somebody, but it's probably not going to be high priority for me, because I'm an early morning riser and I cherish that. I value that. I get more done in the mornings, and if I'm staying out to midnight or something, it's going to blow my routine. So I'm putting more value on my routine than I am going to that party and having a whole bunch of cocktails and interacting and networking with people. Now, there were times in my life where, depending on the meeting or the party or the conference, that I do pick going to that event. There are times, because the value on the other side of that is something that I'm going to prioritize. So use a task list. It really, really helps. Write it down. If you can get a planner, use a planner. If you have an app that does this, great. That's fine too. No big deal. Just like with the vision board, if you have an app instead of using a cork board, great. No problem. All right, guys, Crypto Billy out. Love you. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Billy Goat Tales Motivational Mindset.